This is the Nokia Classic Phone 6500S. The slider feel is incredibly addictive. Back in those days, many people can scrub it all day long after just one scrub. This is the stainless steel material of Amo's new wormhole. Its grip is slightly damped but very smooth. The feedback at the end is clear. These two feel can't be said to be completely unrelated. It's practically indistinguishable. And this is just one of many wormhole leather textures. Just recommend it, don't waste money. As a veteran sweeper monk player, Amo was no stranger to him. His toys are everywhere in the wooden baby category, ASIC Toys, Leji, and many other brands. But its own brand's products are basically hardcore straight tigers. That was the brand's first non-accessory pure toy. What novel techniques are there in wormholes in similar works? Traditional magnet structures make it easy to pick off the magnet segment when pushed, making it inconvenient. DIY is quite loud. It is not suitable to handle traditional machinery in quiet places. Structural toy pig trough, where skip section debugging. Polishing is tough, especially in noisy environments. Handling feedback is weak. It is precisely based on these pain points that wormholes were born. Unscrew the fixing screws to remove the cover plate, then remove the main body. Then you can see the entire structure. It is divided into 4 parts as a whole. 3 pairs of holes are reserved for the lower main body. 2 magnets are installed at either end, wire position. If the screw is tightened at the end, it is fully formed. If the magnet is installed at the center line and the screw is tightened in the middle, then both sides can be pushed in half. The middle board is made of POM material. Reserve 9 holes for 8 balls or magnets. Can also be said that nylon scent strips are arranged arbitrarily inside, with 6 holes in the main body and 18 holes in the central board. How many combinations are there for this? If you're good at math, you can write your answers in the bullet chat or comment section. So this seemingly simple structure actually has an extremely high DIY ceiling, and it contains a lot of clever ideas. First, the 2 ends of a cylindrical magnet are N-class and S-class. If one end directly absorbs 8 balls and rolls them inside the groove, it's inevitable that excessive magnetic force can cause skip sections. So Amo cleverly used the magnetic side suction force. When 2 magnets are simultaneously upward, the suction forces on their sides are mutually repelling. When the first level is upward, the magnetic force on their sides is actually attraction. Therefore, the 2 core magnets of the lower main body, one positive and one reversed, are installed. First, make sure they attract each other's sides. I've mentioned before that even the 8 balls have an S grade. When combined with cylindrical magnets, it's like both magnets have suction on the sides. This combination also perfectly compensates for the individual pieces. If the magnet side suction is insufficient, the magnets on the main body are slightly closer than those in the medium version, further strengthening the magnetic force, so that the buckball never skips a segment, whether pushed fast or slow. The depth and curvature of this bead slot require countless adjustments. You also have to experiment with the size of yourself and the buckball. I find writing copy for magnetic lines super brain-bending. This shows how much time and effort Armor invested in the design. And the stock was already packed a month ago, but Armor felt the foam was on the middle layer of the large plan. Prolonged friction on the lower body can cause scratches. The damping felt a bit stronger, so I remade the medium version. The entire large area was dismantled, and the assembled bulk cargo was dismantled. Upgrading to a new Chinese version and reinstalling is basically a sign of OCD. But I actually think the more obsessive-compulsive the owner, the more trustworthy they are. It considers all issues in advance. Branded products can just be recharged. Back to the product, there are some details worth mentioning. First, the fixing screws are screwed through the middle layer onto the metal cover. So even with PI as a plastic material, there's absolutely no need to worry about thread slippage. The upper main body features adhesive-free window pipe grooves with recessed black cover panels on all 4 sides as a decorative accent. The overall look is simple, grand, and mysterious. With recessed sides on both sides, the main body is easy to disassemble, and the quality of the 3-sided box is quite solid. A variety of accessories were also included. Nylon plates can be threaded with paracord and pressed into the cover to provide extra support. Safe grip and more comfortable point of force. Plus, the price is affordable. There's no reason not to buy it. At the end of the video, here are a few styling ideas. The magnets for the accessory pack come in 3 sizes: thin, medium, and thick. A screw is inserted into the middle plate, giving the magnet more room to move. Sound and tactile feedback are more pronounced. Stainless steel weighs about 106 grams. From the center, inertia is the greatest. Therefore, the best setup for a slider phone is to have 2 lower main components. Thin magnets, one positive and one inverted. Install the medium plate plus 2 nylon strips. Place 4 medium magnets at each end. The magnetic pole on each side is in the middle of the lower main body. At the hole, 2 thin magnets are used to charge the force. The magnetic poles on each side are opposite to those of the lower body. This configuration offers moderate and relatively elite feel, better suited for slacking off in quiet places. Taijin weighs about 60 grams. The weight is moderate, and my favorite configuration is the lower body. Similarly, 2 protective iron plates, one positive and one reversed, are installed on the middle plate. No nylon strips, just 2 dead iron pieces. This pole is the same as the lower body's identical side, and this configuration feels very powerful. Whether pushing fast or slow, he never picks a break. It's loud and more suitable for outdoor play and play. The lightest weight in the EI is about 30 grams. It has the best visibility. My setup is the lower main body. Again, 2 protective iron plates, one positive and one reversed, are installed on the middle plate. No nylon strips, just 2 8-ball balls are placed. This configuration feels a bit weak in hand. Whether fast or slow, it's all about the right stage. Through the main body, you can see 8 balls bouncing along the groove tracks. If you replace it with 8 luminous balls, the visual appeal is even better. Also, if the magnet keeps popping out during DIY, then take out the black adhesive sponge from the accessory pack and reduce it by about 3 millimeters. Then stick them one by one to the inside of the nylon strip's pig trough. This way, installing the magnet won't jump around randomly. Of course, Armor is also actively developing new mid-range versions and accessories. Everyone, please look forward to it. Video production B. Please like, comment, and share to show your support and encouragement. After following me, you can join the fan group to learn more hardcore tips. Get the latest updates on new product launches. Recommended songs for a 5-flower performance. Wishes to see you next time.